The greatest military operation of all time. Every episode of the Emmy Award-winning series will be made in ourselves. Will be made in ourselves. The band of brothers continues next on Sundance TV.
Well, after 15 minutes of technical difficulties, I finally get started about 2 minutes late. I still don't have this working right. Hello, everybody. Welcome into Black Friday, November 24th, 2023. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom Homies with Ken Stout Live. My hair looks horrible. Sorry about that. We have Greg, we have Rich, we have William, we have Sin. And Greg, your TV's way too loud. That's why I muted you. And Chris Garrett. And I got to go figure out which one of these is going to work because ain't nothing working like it should right now. I did join early and I had to restart. That's why I left. It did not fix my problem. So let's see if that does it. Nope. Greg has still got loud TV coming through. Greg, can you hear us?
Yes.
We can hear your TV. Now I gotta check to see if I hit the right one to go across. I have audio. Could someone say hello for YouTube for me, please?
Hello.
Hello.
I think that's the right one. I'm not sure.
I don't want to.
Bah, humbug. So, pop out chat is not working. I got rid of it. I reinstalled it. I restarted. I looked at all the settings. Everything looks good. It's not working tonight. I do not know what's going on. I thought maybe it might be because I restarted or fixed my ad blocker. That wasn't it. I turned off the ad blocker and it still wouldn't work. So I do not know. Now I'm going to give it one last attempt here to see. I don't have good feelings about it at all. I don't know what, I really don't know what's going on. So
My all-in-one
here we
desktop.
go.
My all-in-one desktop. I can't install Zoom. It started with couldn't update Zoom. I downloaded a full Zoom, and it still crashes.
Yeah, it's still not going to work. It shows it's highlighted in the pop-out chat, but it's not transferring over to OBS. That's why I took it out of OBS, deleted it, re-put it in there, whatever, however you want to call that, and it's just not working. So there'll be none of the little nice, little cute, little pop-out chat going tonight. Now that's interesting in that I did not restore pop-out chat, but it restored itself. Huh. That's a new symptom. That didn't happen, or that wasn't happening. Maybe that's a good sign. I want to try one last attempt here. I have no idea what's going on with that, Rick. I've done everything I can possibly think of to get it to work, and it's just not going to work. This is the last ditch effort to see. So let's go with that. Nope, not working. I know instantly because it'll show up on OBS before it shows up over on the stream, and it's not even showing up on OBS. So it's done. Not going to lose sleep over it. I'm going to restore chat. It just makes it a little rough. Excuse me. B.H. Ringer was first. John Lloyd Sr. was second. Tony Wallow was third. Greg was fourth. He was eating chicken and rice with pepper and onions. That sounds pretty good. Sin Vicious was next. Jeff Ryman says, I'm here. Rick Lake says, working on getting a pizza in the oven. Boy, that sounds good. Randy Israel says hello. Tony Wallow says normal for the audio. Wintermute retracted a message and he says, okay, audio okay now. Sounds good. I'm here from John. Jen, OFW Adventures. Hello, Sir Ken. Hello, everyone in chat. Please don't call me Sir Ken. That makes me feel old.
You are.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it's good to see Jen. I really wish this thing was working because I really do like that. Rick says, I wonder what's going on with that. I don't know. Rob, retired vet, says hello. Hello, Rob. Good to see you. I missed you and Dorinda last night, primarily because you guys stream at the same time, basically, that I stream, and I'm not talented enough to have a stream and watch a stream at the same time. How do you control pop-out chat? I thought that was a function of YouTube. It is, Long Dog, and then we went and got an extension from, I think Wintermute found it for us, and we enable that, and it's been working until the last couple of days. It's been acting really funny, but now it's not even working at all. No big deal. Not a big deal at all. I've got the weekend to get it figured out. Josh Kinder, Retro Gaming, and Aunt Mary joins us. Are you on your phone?
Yeah, because we can't get the computer to work.
Oh my goodness. I
Oh,
almost
just
did a
like-
Mrs. K there and said, oh my God, why can't you get the computer to work?
We got it to work with Aunt Mary, but whenever we try to get it to work with mine, it doesn't want anything to do with it.
The keyboard and the mouse.
Is that in the KVM or KMV switch then?
Yeah,
Check your connections with it.
yeah.
Okay, she says, okay, not Sir Ken anymore. Kuya. Kuya's fine. And I do know what that means, and that's fine with me. You're going to call me upset, Kuya, if I don't get an email from you very soon. And I know you're concerned about that, but send me an email and it'll all make sense to you. The email address is coming across the screen now. It's at the bottom in blue. Those are not the letter O. They are 00 because, as we all know, would not work in Zoom. Little Tagalog joke there. Ha 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 ha.
Ken, I was just thinking, Josh, he probably broke his computer.
Well,
I mean, break it, my hand, help me.
all right, here's what you need to do, Josh. You need to plug it directly. You need to plug your what's not working? Keyboard and mouse?
The keyboard and the mouse are not working.
Are they wired or wireless?
The mouse is wireless, the keyboard is not.
Do you have the dongle plugged into the computer?
I have it plugged into the KVM switch.
The dongle goes into the KVM switch?
I believe so.
I
where I
have
took it.
no idea if there's a
Is
somebody.
it turned on?
I don't know if KVM switches have dongle ports on them or not. I don't know. So what I would do is I would plug the dongle directly into your computer, plug the keyboard directly into your computer, and see if it works then. And then if it does, then that means
Yeah, but how do you get it to work with Aunt Mary?
you don't for right now. We just want to verify that your computer's going to work.
The newer ones probably do have a USB port.
Because Aunt
But
Mary's
right.
computer, Aunt Mary's computer's working, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, but not without the keyboard and the mouse.
Right. So, but we know it works. All you want to do is plug your stuff directly into your PC and then plug your monitor directly into the PC, not the KVM switch. And then if it works, then we know it's the KVM switch or a possibility it's a KVM switch. If it doesn't work, then guess what?
But I can flip back and forth between mine and Aunt Mary.
And you can see a picture on the display.
Yeah. Look,
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then forget what I just said. You should have said that in the beginning. That would have saved me 3 minutes of talking. Okay, so your keyboard and mouse aren't working. I'm going to ask the guys because I have no idea.
Did he rewire? Did he try to straighten up his wiring?
I think so. I think that's why we're here.
He could have plugged the mouse
Oh, it's
receiver and keyboard in backwards. In the wrong spots.
Do we know the model of his KVM switch?
no, Alex got it for me.
Well, that's not real helpful. All right, let me see if I can get a hold of Alex and see what it is. Meanwhile, I'll go look at chat. Hello, Ski Man, Sin Vicious Kuya. But yeah, that's close enough. Cuckoo works too, Sin. KVM switch usually have a cord for the keyboard and the mouse. Make sure they are correctly oriented, and if all else, yeah, that's why I wanted him to plug it directly into the computer to see if they were working. But it sounds like it's at the KVM switch. Right, and the KVM switch allows you to switch the single mouse and keyboard between two computers. Make sure the keyboard is plugged into the keyboard function. All right, Josh, can you show us the KVM switch where everything's plugged in, please? Is that possible?
By the way,
I'm going to spotlight you even though you're in the wrong orientation, and we'll see if maybe somebody can see what's going on.
Here you go.
Okay, so
You're the one.
when did we start working on it? About
Oh, God. Right, 3 o'clock?
yeah, and we're still going at it.
wow.
Okay, Josh, the little flat cables, your keyboards, or
What?
your mouse.
What?
The little.
They got the keyboard and the mouse.
No. You got two USB cables plugged in opposite ends of the port. Go back to the thing. Look at the back again.
They both out.
No, don't
No.
take anything out. We just want to look at the KMV switch for a moment. There you go. That's what we want to see right there. I know what I want him to do, but I'll let you guys spitball it for a minute.
Oh, my God.
I'm gonna mute my mic.
Okay, so he can still hear us, I'm guessing. You just muted his mic. What if he unplugs Aunt Mary's stuff and have Aunt Mary hold the cord so they don't get dropped and they don't get lost, and then he plugs his stuff into Aunt Mary without pressing the button? See what happens then.
Yeah.
Josh, can you hear me?
We just had all time to put that stuff together.
Oh, I know.
God.
I realize that. But what I'm thinking, if he takes and unplugs your stuff and you hold it in your hand and he plugs his stuff into the ports that your stuff is in and his stuff works, then it's got to either be that switch or I'm not sure. Sam will be on. Okay, that's cool. Can you do that, Joshy?
Yeah.
And Aunt Mary?
Yeah, we'll try here.
Josh, can you put your phone on a tripod? Do you have a tripod there?
Well, there's a tripod right here. Oh, shit.
You're fine. What do you do?
No, I almost dropped it. So I have to unplug all mine from my computer?
No. Unplug it at the KVM switch only.
Oh, okay.
Only. No.
Which one's in
Is the
mine,
KVM
Joe?
powered by USB or independently? Good
I don't know.
question from Rand.
Yeah, I just don't know which ones are mine.
Oh, you'll find out real quick if you unplug two of them and then something don't work.
No, you unplugged the computer.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah,
unplug the computer.
Okay, well, let me hold this wire. I thought, yeah, he said here, Josh, not on my
I know, but I
computer.
did that because I wanted to unput. I want you to follow that wire.
I followed the wire. Okay, all right, here. Hang on a second. Let me use my other hand.
He didn't try the 1, 2, 3 dot method, did he?
Here.
I didn't see a 1, 2, 3 dot. Is
I've
there a
got
1,
No,
2, 3
your
dot?
little dots.
Oh no.
color.
Marking them? No, I'm probably sure he didn't.
Yeah, unplug it from there.
This-
Oh, do I wish I had the highlight function because of the last comment that was put in
I'm just
chat.
laying
Oh my
down.
goodness. Good evening, Jim. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Good to see you.
Oh, I just have the light
Good to
on.
see Rand. Good to see
Oh,
Sam.
okay.
He's running a little bit late. That's fine. Good to see Ski Man and Rick
I
Lakes.
feel better than I did. I don't know.
That goes into the KVM.
You ate too much food, Chris.
Well, he said to unplug all my stuff.
Right,
Yeah, there's
unplug
only
it
two.
from
You're only going to be
there.
unplugging two wires.
Oh, we got wires all over the place. Too many.
I'm not going to
Between
argue
his
that.
Say
Mine.
what?
That's
So,
what
Josh,
Okay.
can you put your
All right.
camera and show us what you're doing? We see a black screen.
Oh, so
Hold on.
I know you don't want to look at Josh's ass, so he's gonna put.
Oh, Josh, why are you? Is he under the table?
No, he was. No.
He doesn't need to be under the table. Everything
Yeah.
needs to be done at the KVM switch.
Yeah, we
Oh.
are. We're doing that right now. He's getting his tripod ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, here, put your phone on there. I ain't touching it because I don't want to break it. There.
Yeah, let Josh break it. He never breaks anything. He's like Mikey. He'll try anything, except in his case, he'll break anything.
He likes it. He likes it.
Okay, we're now
Joshy
what?
knows we're just poking good humor at him. Okay, so now it looks like you've already unplugged something at the KVM switch, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, now take the two that are remaining and plug them into the two that you unplugged.
Uh,
And see if the keyboard and mouse are functional.
well, this one doesn't fit in this hole.
I don't know anything about KVM
Oh, never
switches.
Got it. Okay, here we go.
I'm thinking they're
Over there.
interchangeable.
Got it. Oh,
Now,
shit. You want to see
Joshy,
my ass?
try
either.
your keyboard and your mouse and see if they work now. Or try from your computer.
Yeah, but I can't see anything.
What's
Why?
wrong with
Why can't you see anything?
Because the KVM isn't working.
Should be working. The only thing you did is you took two cables out of one side out and you plugged the other two in. You didn't disconnect power or disconnect your monitors, did you?
No,
The KVM switch isn't working.
no. I took the two plugs that you told us from my computer, okay, and moved Josh's over.
Okay, now press the button on the KVM switch. Josh, wait, hold on, stop. Hold up your left hand. What is that HDMI cable?
This is for ML.
That's for my computer.
Right,
All right, and that goes in the back of the KVM switch, right?
right.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. You had me worried there for a minute. Now press the button on the KVM switch and see if it turns
Yeah,
blue.
but the light,
The
light.
light's not coming on.
Sounds like a power issue to the KVM switch then.
Yeah.
It has to be getting power from somewhere.
Right, that's okay. So I want you to put everything on the back of the KVM switch the way that it was when we started.
Okay.
In other words, take the two
Mine-
cables you just moved and put them back over, plug Aunt Mary's back into there, and then we'll go track down the power issues. Meanwhile, I'm going to mute my mic and yell at Mrs. K. I need a drink.
Okay, where's my stuff? Yeah.
Can your aunt check, see if there's a model number of the switch on the, and maker of the switch on the back of it, the bottom?
Okay, the green light's on. Now where else, what else do I need to plug mine in? Here.
Well, that.
Yeah, I'm confused. If she moved 2 cables and the light went out, that means one of those is a power cable.
Right.
All right.
Okay,
I need to look up KVM switches real quick.
Green light is on.
Okay.
All right. Now push it and see if it changes to blue.
Yeah.
Now try your mouse.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, there's a nutty glow on my screen. Oh.
And got a dress on.
It's still not work. What the hell is that?
Keyboard.
Move your mouse and see if that works.
Nope, nothing.
No.
All right. Well, we know. Okay, go back to green. And now try Aunt Mary's and let us see that that's working.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it works on mine.
Okay.
All right, hang on. Let the chat and us think about this for a moment. All right, press the button again, please.
everybody close your eyes.
The humor of Josh Kinder, everybody. Okay, now move your mouse.
Nope.
Okay, unplug the dongle and plug the dongle back in. And again, I know absolutely nothing about KVM switches.
The
only
dongle
thing I
is
know-
correct, or the other one wouldn't work.
That's true. Okay,
The only
now
thing I know is there's an input and an output.
If one of them works and the other one doesn't, the switch is bad on the inside, or one of the cables going to the computer that doesn't work is bad, or the connection's bad.
could it
Pretty
be
straightforward.
Can that happen all of a sudden? Because they were working fine before we took everything apart to put
They
the
lose
wires in
connection.
certain things.
It's Jeff, that's what I'm leaning towards, the loose connection as
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, and that's going to be fun to track down because not marking the wires. The loose connection,
Would be to Joshy's computer to the
Right.
mouse port.
Yeah.
right, would be to Josh's computer. Okay, Wintermute says, I think I found his KVM switch. I'm going to look at that. And yep, that looks pretty much like that. Now let me look at this, see if I can get some insight on this. So we have PC1 USB, PC1 HDMI, PC1 or PC2 HDMI. So that's pretty straightforward. All right, and then what's the front?
My phone.
The front's USB, monitor, and USB. Okay.
What?
My foot.
PC green.
Okay.
Right on my foot.
Okay, that's all right. That's thank you, Wintermute, by the way. Why is Josh's screen not full? We worry about that later, Ski Man. Right now we want to get the mouse and keyboard working.
What you put?
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Wintermute. That does give me some insight on this. Except for the front. Where's the
Sorry, Josh.
power's
you may
coming
want to
from
press
what? One of the
before.
USB sources?
Explain.
Shit.
This
Yeah,
doesn't
have
have
to be.
it doesn't have separate power. Includes 2 USB and 2 HDMI cables, so that's not the issue. Blue and green, and the green worked, but the green. Okay, so I wish I'd looked at that before they started doing this, but that's fine. Okay, now it looks like he
Where's the
unplugged-
USB cable plugged in? The computer.
Yeah, fucking heavy.
Yes, it is.
Easy on language, Josh. Josh, where's your USB cable plugged in that runs from your computer to the KMV switch?
I don't have one.
You have to
got
have
to.
one.
You got a network cable and a audio cable.
What's this cable for?
Up with a monitor.
What? Well, it just came out.
Up with a monitor.
Okay. Let's put it back in.
Oh, I wished I had my highlighter ability on chat tonight because
Yeah.
there are some good ones. So while Josh is putting this together, I'm going to take him off spotlight until he gets it. So on your KVM switch, you have a USB. Where does
there
that
could be
run
two types,
to?
there could be two types of wire, right?
You should have a HDMI and a USB on the blue. You should have an HDMI and a USB on the green.
Those are out, so let's go to the computer.
One here.
On the front, you have USB and a monitor. Now, I think those are in, aren't they, William? Because you only have one
Front
out
should
on the
be
front.
in.
Let me make this bigger. I'm trying to look
Right.
at such a small window.
Right.
I know nothing
Right.
about KVM switches.
Okay, yeah. Because it's out from the computer, into the switch, out from the switch, into the monitor.
So unplug the KVM switch.
Josh, where is your USB cable for your computer? Or is it, you have a dongle go with it?
There's another HDMI cable.
Not HDMI.
Okay, so what? Can you show a close up of the KMV switch itself, specifically the front of the KVM switch, please?
Yeah. You can't take it too much far, Josh.
Okay.
Can you see
Aren't there
it?
some?
It's got two USBs up front.
Right.
So the keyboard should plug into the front.
Yeah,
One.
but
At the front.
yeah, try. I guess. Can you plug your keyboard into that front USB port that's open? But then he's going to unplug it from the back. That would be. It would help if I understood how it worked. Is the back in and the front's out, or is it the other way around?
There's an input and an output.
Oh, I see the problem already. Mary, no. Stop.
Oh,
The cable you have in your hand is not attached to a computer anywhere. It's floating in the air.
No,
Go-
what? It's a keyboard.
Yeah, pull that out, Josh. Pull that cable out. Pull.
I'm trying to figure
it-
out where it's at. Where's it at, Josh?
it's hot on something.
Yep.
Oh,
It's not connected to a computer. That's the.
There it is.
There's your problem, Josh. That's got to be plugged into a computer somewhere. Probably your computer.
Yeah, computer,
Right,
Josh.
when the USB ports in the back.
Yeah, but then how do you switch it back and forth between? Yeah,
Josh, it was working before, right?
right.
You switch it back and forth by pressing the button and change it from green to blue. Plug that USB into a computer, please, specifically your computer. And you can do it right now without making it look nice and pretty. You just want to get it working.
I can keep it off.
Wintermute's saying mouse and keyboard and video should be plugged into the front. Is that out? Or no, that'd be in.
Yeah.
You don't have a, well, he's doing it the hard way. I'd have just plugged it in on the top somewhere just to see if it works.
Oh, my wife let me have one.
Here, Jim, I'll drink one with you.
I got mine on the way. Of course, we know it's non-alcoholic, but it's still on the way.
Doesn't matter.
I got a gallon of
No, press-
moonshine
I
ordered.
plugged it in and it went out.
Press the green button. What went out?
The keyboard, it was lit and then it went back out.
Okay.
Get a wireless keyboard.
I'll pop to my wife and see if she can give me one.
Yeah. Well, maybe try a different hole. Oh, it's not working either.
Hold on.
Okay. Oh, you got the computer off.
It went off.
Oh.
Is it
Okay,
off? The computer's off? Did it somehow shut off?
okay, Ken.
Yeah, I got it. Thank
I
you.
posted in chat.
Okay,
You
keyboard's
can see
lit.
all the outlets there.
Yeah, I got it.
The
Okay.
output is coming from the front, and the other one shows the back, the whole back of it.
All right, keyboard's lit. Josh, press the KVM switch now.
Just
Wait
went
a
out.
minute.
Green.
The front of it, keyboard, goes on the side of the button.
Oh, there's a good sign.
Mouse goes on towards the other end, and monitor outputs in the
Press-
center.
Just the mouse isn't working.
You're on the blue. I think you need to be on the green. So press the KVM switch, which is now okay. That one's working. All right. Put it back to blue. Oh, put your password in there, Mr. 385.
Oh, my
Keyboard
Lord,
seems to be working because when he hit it, it brought up the lock screen to unlock it. I don't know what that's called.
Log in.
That one worked, but we all know what my password is.
No, we don't. I didn't disclose the full thing. I can for a small price. Now move your mouse and see if the mouse works. Keyboard's working.
No,
Josh, on the
Okay,
front.
hang on. Let's verify the
Reverse.
keyboard's working.
Uh,
Press Control L.
Is there a light on the bottom of the
Control
mouse?
L.
You mean Windows L?
Control L.
I thought is it Windows L or Control L?
Windows L.
Damn, that half hour went by quick. I'm gonna go into overtime. I'll go back and start this again. Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. Let go of that. It's Windows L. I told you guys I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why you're listening to me.
Ken.
is the mouse working?
No,
Not yet. I just want to verify the keyboard's
Yeah.
good, but
Okay, on the front of the switch, the one by the circle light is the let me pull the picture back up. Is a keyboard. Then it's monitor out, and the one furthest is a mouse.
all right. So, Josh, move your dongle to the other side in the front where it's at.
It just went out.
Oh, that's that wire. The
That's
cord is-
because you have a loose connection somewhere, I believe.
Yeah,
Is the-
that's
Because that
Monitor.
dongle coming out
It's a
shouldn't have turned
cord.
that off. Unless your
No, it's a loose
keyboard's not
cord.
wireless, right?
It's a loose cord.
All right. Thank you, Jen OFW. I am going to go into overtime. I'm going to go back and bring this back up so that half hour went by really
Oh,
quick.
hang on.
It's good to see you, Jen. I really liked your one you posted today. I put a comment in there for you. Hopefully you got it. Ren Israel says try crossing the KB and mouse cables on the front porch. Yeah, that's what he's fixing to do now. But now it looks like the keyboard is not working.
Which one is wireless, the mouse or the keyboard?
The keyboard's
Oh yeah,
working
good
now.
point. Is the mouse turned on? Oh yeah, it is because on Aunt Mary's it works. So yeah, that's a good question. John Aloy Sr. says time flies when you're having fun. Yes, it does.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it does. Or when you're dealing with Josh Kinder, one or the other.
Josh, why you keep hitting the button?
Could the
No,
battery
his
be just
computer
weak?
isn't. No, it's not
No, I
coming
think
up on the monitor.
I think it works okay. Go back to Aunt Mary's for a moment. Move the mouse, please. Mouse moves pretty rapid. Yeah, the mouse moves just fine. Okay, now go back to yours.
This isn't coming up on the screen.
Right, and it was a while ago. He lost somehow. We tried. Rand said the next test crossed the green and blue. We tried that. It didn't fix it. We thought about that, or I thought about that. Why did he lose his display? Because he didn't unplug the display. There, it's back. Nope. Aunt Mary pressed the button.
There's cord.
But that's your screen, is it not? Or is that his? No,
I
that's
think it
Josh's.
is. It's blue.
That's
It's not
his.
green.
All right, gotcha. Now, Josh, move your mouse. No mouse. Use your key. Windows key L. I want to see if we can put it in lock mode. Hold the Windows key and press L. Good. That's
Good.
great. So your keyboard is working.
Right.
It's a mouse issue. Good night, everybody. I'm out of here. Thank you for joining me. It's a mouse issue.
Does the mouse work on the other computer?
Yes.
In this
Yes.
configuration after he changed the dongle?
Yeah, Josh, press the button on the KVM to go back to Aunt Mary's and move the mouse. Yes, it does. It's working.
Then it's the connection between the KVM and his mouse port and the USB. I think somebody was saying you need to plug it into a USB on the front of the computer, right?
That's where I would have done it, but that's just
Yeah.
me.
Because it's weird. I have a couple of ports on my old computer where it matters which port you plug something into for certain things.
I'm not
Josh.
laughing at the situation with Josh. I just got a message that I cannot display it, but oh God, that's so funny. All right, Josh, this is what we got to do. You have to figure out the USB cord that's running to your computer, probably the one you just plugged in on the back, and plug it in on the front.
There's no USB port.
Yeah, there is.
The only
You had
thing
it.
that's
Yeah,
running
there
is-
is. You
The only
had.
thing that's plugged in, the only thing that's plugged in is the keyboard.
A keyboard. You had a USB,
Yeah,
and
that's fine.
HDMI.
Okay, you remember a
HDMI.
while ago when you had a loose USB cord that was dangling in the back and you plugged it in?
Yeah,
Unplug it. Unplug that cable.
Which one was it?
I have no idea.
It's run right
I
in front
do.
of right in his hand.
Grab the KVM switch, and I'm going to tell you which one it was. Let me see the whole switch so I can see it. Okay, go to the blue side so I can see the blue side.
Got to move it in front of the camera.
Keep moving, keep moving. That's the green side. I want to see the blue side. I
We're
can
on the
tell you
blue.
right now which one it is. The USB I want you to remove is on the far left. That one right there. I want you, don't unplug it, dude. God, Josh. Take your hand and run your hand down that cable till you get to your computer. I'll start the music. Dun 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 dun. You have to trace it all the way down, Josh.
I don't know. I don't know where it's going to.
Right. That's you just grab the cable, run your hand along till you get to the computer, and you'll know where it's going to. You want to trace it with your hand.
This is your speaker wire. There's only two things here.
Is it not plugged in still?
It doesn't look like it. What do you plug into?
He plugged it into something.
He had it in
Wait,
hand.
hold on. I'm going to
Okay.
change the music. One moment. New music coming up.
Move that cord.
Did you plug,
I
Josh?
am.
Did you plug that into a hub?
Yeah, that's plugged into a house.
Don't plug it into a hub. Plug it directly into a computer.
Can't get it loose.
Aunt Mary, can you tug on that USB cord so he'll kind of get an idea where it's at?
What
We
does
don't
it look
want him
like?
to unplug the wrong one. The one that we're tracing, the far left on the KVM port.
Okay, I think
switch.
it's this one.
Yeah.
But you need it into your computer.
No, the
I
other
wanna-
one. You're on.
Going.
I can't see
I
the
don't know.
KVM because of Joshy's hand. All right.
Hang on. Where's this going to?
Oh, did he unplug it from the KVM switch?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right,
We
that's
had
cool.
to, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I understand.
Okay. here.
Dun 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 dun
Alright.
dun 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 dun
Well, now it's all unplugged. It ain't going anywhere.
I'm sorry, we had a request for song. Okay, so
Yes.
where was that plugged in at?
It looks like it goes on the motherboard.
It does have to go to the motherboard. Where is it? Where was it currently plugged in at?
That little switch.
Where's the other end plugged in at now?
We're holding both ends.
Okay, plug one into the motherboard and one into the KVM switch. Makes no difference which one goes where.
Yeah, as far as I know, there was a wire, when I took the element off, there was
I don't know
no
where it's
wire
supposed to
connected.
go. Okay, fit in that hole. Put in that hole.
Long Dog says the KVM switch. It's not under the KVM switch is sitting on top of the table. Actually, the wiring is all.
This is too
messed
short.
up.
I can't put it that way.
Yeah, let's put the other way then.
What other way? Oh,
Josh,
That
it's the
doesn't
same
matter.
length both
No,
ways.
that's a
You
bronze
changing
thing. It
it
doesn't go
around
there.
isn't good. Okay.
put
It
it
is
where I had this
Long
one.
Dog. It is on top of the table.
It won't
It
fit.
really is.
Yeah.
It won't fit. It's too small.
Okay, then you're not putting it in a USB port, Josh. It
Yeah.
needs to go in a
Yeah.
USB.
Okay, then.
All right, now plug the other end into the KVM switch. Don't worry about it looking good right now. Just plug it in and let's make sure it's going to work. Then we're going to make it look nice and pretty, and I'm going to send you a $2,000 bill.
Oh, my
They don't
Lord.
make $2,000.
Oh, wait, something came on, and he didn't even have it plugged in yet. So there's a bad loose connection somewhere. Okay, now press the space bar and put your password in.
No one more.
Not yet, it didn't.
Yeah,
Bill
you
just
know.
went up by $2,000. Wait, how many homies are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah,
Oh my-
$2,000's enough. All right, now move your mouse. I give up. I
No.
give up.
It's a
Maybe the
mystery.
cable's bad.
Put it back to Aunt Mary's computer. Let's verify the mouse is still going to work. And keyboard still works too, right?
Nope.
No.
Well, you pressing the space bar, Microsoft L. Put it to sleep. Keyboard is not work. Okay, now that's interesting. The keyboard works on his, but not the mouse. And the mouse works on hers, but not the keyboard. Okay.
Okay, why don't we reverse the mouse and keyboard, let me reverse and see if that fixes it.
You guys aren't going to like what my next suggestion, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'd unplug everything and start from scratch. I'm serious.
Oh God, we started from scratch. Believe me, we unplugged everything because we got these things to put the wires in, so it didn't look a mess, and now we can't get anything to work.
It's really odd. The keyboard works on his, but the mouse doesn't, and the mouse works on yours, and the keyboard doesn't.
Makes me wonder if the ports are switched at the KVM. So
That's what I'm saying.
On the
reverse
back side?
or back.
maybe the
But
front
see-
side, but I don't know.
As I said, switch the
It doesn't make sense.
dongle and the keyboard back around again. To see if
Right.
that.
Okay, do that, Josh. Move that dongle back to the other side again. Now, is there
Well,
supposed to
well,
be
how-
another USB cord in that USB port that's now open?
Yeah.
All right, see if the keyboard works.
or-
Control, yeah, mouse is working. Microsoft L, Josh,
At the same time.
at the same time. Yep, forgot about that important feature.
Nope.
No, the keyboard's not working.
Yeah, it went out. Why'd it go out? It was lit up a second ago.
There's
Up there it is.
some of
It's
those
lit
cables are
now.
pretty tight. I got to think that the
This is this
connection keeps
cord.
coming loose.
Okay.
All right, Microsoft L key at the same time.
Nope.
All right. Is there supposed to be a cable plugged into the front of the KVM switch? Where your thumb was just at. The other side. Is there a cable supposed to be plugged in there?
I would imagine so.
Well,
Uh,
where would it be coming from? And
Sif, what was the make and model you look under for this?
Sin put a. Hey, hang on, I'll get it. Wintermute dropped. I closed that out. Or no, I didn't. Hang on, I'll put it in chat.
USB port. That's what that is, a USB port, the only hole that doesn't have anything in it.
Right. And that tells me that we're looking for a USB cable that has to plug into there. But the weird thing is that everything's just backwards. It's in chat, Bill, if you want to check. I wonder if you took the two USB ports on the back and switched them, what would happen? Again, I have no idea. I'm just spitballing ideas here.
I think we take everything apart and plug
Oh,
in.
no.
Yeah, Mary. Oh no.
No.
The mouse
That's
dongle
all
also
this
plugs
time to
in
get
it.
this
Right.
far.
So Wintermute said the mouse dongle plugs into the front. We've got that. He says, yes, the USB cable from the keyboard. All right, here you go, Josh. Stop. Whatever you're doing, don't do anything else. I want you to get the cord on your keyboard. Grab the cord that's attached to the keyboard at the back of the keyboard.
Okay, he got it out.
Plug that into the front of the KVM switch.
Jesus, wasn't even plugged in.
What do you unplug is more the question. Because, all right, restart your systems and let's see if that works.
It was.
Well, no, now move your mouse.
It was.
Okay, now go back to
Mouse
Aunt
is
Mary's.
moving. That's on mine though.
Yeah,
That's
but
on
see, he
mine,
didn't
but
push
not
he
yours.
didn't push the button and it automatically switched to yours. So that's weird.
No, I hit the button.
He hit the button.
Okay, why do we have a black screen right now?
My gut is the computer's off. No, computer's on.
Wintermute says it's locked. All right, go back to the other, press the button. Okay, move the mouse. Okay, this is your computer, right?
No.
No,
This
it's
is
mine.
This is Aunt Mary's. Okay, now press the button again and let's get it back to yours. It locked when he hit. Oh, okay. What does that error say?
No signal.
Okay, that means it's a connection problem.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
go
was
back
just
to Aunt
a
Mary's real quick.
Monitor error message.
Is Aunt Mary's screen locked? It's not, right? You didn't lock it?
Right.
Okay, I
No.
thought you did lock it. Wintermute and I both thought that. Computer, wake up the computer. Okay, go back to yours. Press the space bar. It is going to say connection. Okay, now wiggle on the monitor. Okay, that says connection error.
No signal.
No signal.
Guess there's no monitor signal.
Right.
It's fine that way. Minutes in.
Okay, you don't want to mess with the front. We have the front the way it's supposed to be. Dongle on one side, keyboard on the other. Now we got to look at the back to figure out what's going on as to why he lost his signal that we just had a moment ago. Everything's still plugged into the back, correct?
Yeah.
Tony's also saying that it's asleep, but he's not getting a signal on his computer, Tony. The keyboard's not lit either right now.
Nope.
Josh, where did you
Verify
have that?
your computer's actually on.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it is. I can feel the hot.
Okay, Wintermute says show back of Josh's computer and back of KM. Can you reboot the computer?
Hang on. Watch your feet.
Josh, is the connector,
Okay, I think mine went out.
Did it?
Yeah, the screen.
No, that's Josh's screen we're looking at now. I believe. That's why I wanted him to press the button.
Turn mine back.
Maybe
One
they
was
got
working and one
gremlins.
was not working.
Ken, maybe they got gremlins.
Toes.
Why would yours go out?
I
Well,
don't
yours would
know.
Go on.
We'll hit the button. Well,
We have Mary's you put to sleep, but okay. Now whose computer is
Mine
this?
came on.
Okay, whose computer is this?
Okay, that's Josh's right there.
Okay, go ahead and log in,
Yeah.
but you can't
can't.
because you don't have power. Press the KVM and let's see what happens. Move the mouse, please. Oh, never mind.
My
Okay, so
phone-
this is Aunt Mary's, correct?
Yeah.
No, oh, it's mine?
Yeah.
I thought that was yours.
No.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, go back to yours. Move the mouse.
Nope.
Is no mouse and no keyboard,
Josh.
right?
Josh,
Nope.
plug the USB connector on the computer into a blue connector.
I don't see any blue connector.
Wait a minute, Josh.
USB with a blue
Yeah, there's a
plastic
blue right
inside.
there. Hang on a second. We see one. There's blue right there. I don't know.
Is it possible the KMV switch itself is bad?
Use 3 amps. The switch
It's
itself.
possible, but if it was working earlier, it would be the least likely problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I used it this morning, so it was working fine.
Gremlins.
It's in the blue switch. That's a street cleaner out there, Josh.
Can
Cleaning
you
the
show
parking
us
lot.
the connector where you plug in this thing in on the computer? You're plugging cable in.
It's in.
Keyboard light up yet?
Nope.
Josh, can you show us what connector you're trying to use on back of your computer?
What?
Okay, how do we do
Can you
this?
show us which connector you're trying to use on the back of your computer?
Can you see it?
That
Where's that cable go to the KVM switch, or does that go to the KVM switch?
That's your speaker, Josh.
That's not.
Josh,
That is. Yeah, right there.
Josh, move up go up one row and plug into the Ethernet plug-in cable.
I
Can
got
you
it, Josh.
show us the motherboard? We don't need to look at the fan.
Can you see it?
We see 2, 4,
The blue-
we see 7 ports. Now we see 3 ports. Can you move it to the left slide right there? That's fine, right? Perfect. Okay. So unplug that cable right there that's plugged into RX78-2.
Really?
Yes, unplug that. All right. Now,
There's 2 more USB ports right beside the Ethernet white cable there.
right, plug it in underneath the Ethernet port.
The what part?
The green.
The green's right there, Josh. Honey, here's this green here. Not there, right there.
Is it plugged
Okay,
in,
you got it
Josh?
plugged in.
Is it plugged in?
Yep.
Yeah, but it's not plugged in tight.
Right, because it's not plugged in right. Make sure you're plugging it in right. It's going to snap in. You shouldn't be wiggling it like that. You're going to break something.
Let me do it, Josh. You know what? This end is too small.
Aunt Mary, can you show us the end of that cable, please?
Yeah.
That's
No,
USB.
the end. We need where it plug the end that plugs in. No. Hold it up so we can see the end of the cable. The white
look-
part. The white part of the cable where it plugs in.
It looks like a USB-C cable.
It looks like
Yeah.
a C. That's what I thought too.
That's what
Okay.
it
There's
is.
only one
Okay,
place.
stop. That's
Stop.
not stop. That's not going to plug in there. That's the wrong cable.
It's saying
Okay.
one C.
Can you show us the end of the cable? Hold it up so we
Yeah,
can
what?
see.
Hang on. There are so many wires. Jesus.
Yeah, it looks like it'd be the third connector across from that.
Okay, now we
right
need to
there,
see.
the
Okay,
70 to,
now we need to see
There's
the
a
part your
pin
thumb's
sticker
on, right?
on top of it. Okay.
Josh, we need to see. And there's another cable dangling down there. I see now.
That's the keyboard.
Well, the keyboard ain't going to work if the keyboard's not plugged in.
Right, I am.
So what's the cable you're holding in your hand?
Cable.
was it, did you unplug it from something?
The keyboard's not even plugged in. That's not going to work. All right, I'm going to take you off the spotlight for a minute. I'm going to show you what I need to see and we need to see as a group, okay? I'm going to get a cable. I'm going to hold it up to my camera and I'm going to highlight me. I need you to look at your phone if you're watching on the phone. So this is a USB cable. We need to see this part of the cable where how it plugs in. You see how those are? This is what we need to see on that cable you're trying to plug in. Right here. You got that, Josh?
Yeah, you want to see the end of the cable.
Right. What can you see what I'm showing?
Yeah, you want to see the end of that cable.
Right. Show us the end of the cable. Now I'm going to spotlight you so you can show us the end of the cable. Go ahead. That's not that's not even close. I need to see the inside of the cable.
The inside, Josh. Show it to him on the inside.
There's a
Okay.
USB-C.
Yeah.
That's the wrong cable. Now, I want you to follow that cable back to where it goes to the other end, and let's see what the heck that is.
That's a power cable.
Well, he
Is
got
that
it.
power?
That's power.
To what?
Whatever-
His phone or his...
Probably.
Does that go to your phone, Josh?
No.
Okay, I need you to follow it with your hand. Take the cable in your hand and walk it all the way to the other end. I'm curious as to see where it goes. That has nothing to do with your KVM switch. It's a USB-C. Nothing. So have Aunt Mary hold that one you have in your hand,
Okay.
and you take your hand and drag it along the cable until you stop and you're at the end of the cable.
What cable?
The one Josh just showed us, the one that's a USB-C.
I'm holding it in my hand.
Both
So it's not
ends.
attached to anything.
There's one end got a square end and one's got a rounded end.
Yeah, one's an A and one's a C. Aunt Mary, show
No.
us both. Yeah, you can set that on the bed for right now. We don't need that. That has nothing to do with this operation.
Okay.
Oh,
Not unless he was using a C in the computer and plugging the A into the switch.
Does the computer have a C port?
Yeah,
No,
yeah, it
Oh,
does.
he says no. You say yes. Does it? I don't remember.
I'm sorry, no, the switch doesn't
Listen,
have a
John, if you
Okay,
put the camera, if you put the
That's
camera, on the
HDMI.
back-
Set that aside as well. You don't need that.
Oh my God.
uh,
We'll be running out of cords here.
Show us the motherboard, please, again. Let me see what kind of ports you've got on the back, because I don't remember.
he had two B's, two blues, and a C connector next to the blues.
He didn't he have like 6 USB-A ports of various kinds?
Yeah, but if you
Two
follow,
under the PS2 port, 2 blues and 2 greens near the Ethernet.
Josh, we got the ceiling.
What?
You're showing us the ceiling, not the computer.
Oh.
You got a nice dent in your ceiling.
You do need HDMI for monitor, KVM, and KVM to each computer. Right, but I think that cable just mysteriously showed up. Wintermute put a comment in there. I'm waiting to see the back of the motherboard, Joshua. We can see if you do. Bill's saying you do have a C port on the back of your motherboard. I don't remember.
Down again.
Don't want to see the fan. We want to see all the ports.
You
All
see
right.
them?
Yeah, there is a C. Okay, stop, Josh. Don't move. Where does that plug in though? On the K, does that go back to the KVM switch?
Right, it's got this A and it's got the USB A port on the.
Yeah, I see the C on here. My question
Right,
now
it's
is where
C
does
to
this
A.
right? Where does the A plug into?
The KVA switch.
On the back or the front?
It should be the back of it because that would be from his computer.
Okay, Aunt Mary,
Yes.
the cable that has the round and the square, the first cable that I had you set on the bed.
Yeah.
I need you to grab that, and the cable in that's round, I need you, Josh, go back out a little bit. Stop right there. That's fine. You see the two blue ports
Yeah.
right there? Okay, right?
Yeah.
No. The other, you have the wrong one, I believe. I need the rounded one, not the square one, the rounded
I
one.
didn't see no round one. This was. Where
Can
the
you
hell's
show-
there a round one?
Can you show
Back,
me the
Josh.
cables again, please? We'll get it. Okay, Josh, move the camera. Okay, not the white one, but the other one.
Yeah,
This
that's
one?
oval.
That
Yeah.
one. No, not the white. Yeah, the one you're holding in your thumb and forefinger. That plugs into your motherboard. So take it and go back to the motherboard. Josh, show the motherboard, please. And that plugs in. Josh, you got a thing with fans. Show the motherboard, the ports. Okay,
Underneath
that
the blue.
plugs in above the two blue ones right there. See how it's round? Like a racetrack? No.
No.
Go to the
Oval.
blue to your right. Or left, I'm sorry. Right?
The
Stop.
blue?
No, right. Now go up to right there.
Yeah,
Yes,
right
ma'am.
there.
Right there. Yes. Yes. That should
It doesn't fit.
It does.
gotta fit.
Oh, okay, got it.
Now, take the other end and go back to the KMV switch, but don't plug it into anything yet. Just go over to the
Okay.
switch. Josh, show us the KVM switch after you set the computer down. Well, you got it on your feet for anyway. Waiting to see the KVM switch, Joshy. Okay, so Bill, you're saying that's going to plug into the back on where one of those two are plugged in at?
Right. It's going to plug in the back of for his side of the switch.
Which for his side of the switch.
Right.
Okay, so Josh, show me the KVM switch and quit playing there. Stop. On the blue side. the blue side. There you go. That's the green side. That's the front. We don't want the front. We want the back. We want the side that says blue. Wait, which one was his? Green or blue? Now I can't
We are
remember.
blue.
It's
The blue side. We want the
Right.
blue side.
We are on blue.
Okay, on the blue side, plug that cable into the only place it'll plug into. Right there where Josh just said his finger. No, on the blue, you're on green. Right there. Yes, that's the blue side. Plug that cable into there.
Okay.
Show us the monitor, and I'm hoping everything works, but the keyboard didn't come on, so that didn't work.
Is the computer even on?
I don't know. Is your computer on, Josh?
Gosh, go ahead, let me go. I got it.
Is the computer on, Joshy?
I see lights. Set it up right. You want me to help you here?
No, I got it.
Got it?
It's on now. Keyboard's on.
Now it's on. So somehow it got turned off?
Looks like the fan was off.
Well, the keyboard's clearly on now. It's lit up.
Josh, the keyboard's on.
Yeah, I know keyboard's on, but the computer's not coming on.
It's you got your video loose or something?
Well, here, Josh, maybe it might take a minute or two if you watch your foot. Just set it this way. This way you can still see the back of it.
Right. That's a good idea.
I'll put the computer on.
Nothing.
No. Josh is you had this problem before. You lost video when you moved cables. You got a loose connection. You in the past. You still have it.
Oh, now it's not coming on.
The keyboard's on, so
Yeah.
it's getting power. But is the monitor is it getting signal to the switch, Josh?
All right. Push the button and put it over to the green on the KVM switch, please. I just want to see what happens.
Keyboard went off.
Right. Now that's because you have an open port on the back of the KVM switch, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the one coming from Aunt Mary's computer. That's fine. Put it back to blue. Long Dog says, for me personally, I don't see HDMI plugged in. Yeah, he's there's the video cable. I wonder if okay, so I don't see any HDMI cable plugged into the back of the desktop computer of Josh's. There's no.
Watch your foot, Josh.
Josh. Follow
Yep.
Josh. I think we switched video cables at one time.
No, we switched the USB. We didn't mess with the video. Do you have an HDMI cable coming out of the back of your computer?
Yeah.
Put your hand on that cable and follow it with your hand and let me see where it goes, please.
It goes to the back of the monitor.
Wrong. I think it's got to
Oh.
go to the KVM switch, does it
It
not?
does.
Right, that's part of the problem. That cable's going to the wrong place.
Okay, where's it supposed to go?
I believe, and again, I'm not an expert on KVM switches, but I believe it's got to go to the KVM switch somewhere.
It's gonna be in the back. He's
There's
got
no
Here's
room
what
on
I
that.
want you. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to blue side. This is what I want you to do, Josh. I want you to unplug everything on the back of that KVM switch and set it to where you'll figure out where it is. Oh, that's you just throw it on the floor. That's smart. Stop. Nope. Plug that back in. Put the dongle back in. Nobody said a word about the dongle. Aunt Mary smack him for me.
Oh,
Thank you. Now, Josh, I want you to set the KVM switch down on the table. I want you to grab the HDMI cable on your computer, follow it over to your monitor. No, it wasn't plugged into your monitor. It was actually plugged. Go ahead, keep pulling it. You're doing fine. Plug that into the HDMI side of the blue. Is that on blue or green?
no power.
Not on anything.
it's not lit.
No,
That's
It's
fine.
not
That-
lighting
definitely
up
and that's
now.
fine. It's not going to be right now. We're going to do this cable by cable. You're on the blue, right?
I got
Can Aunt Mary verify it's on the blue for me, please?
Which side is supposed to be the blue?
The one that says blue on the KVM switch on the back.
now it's on green.
Then put it on blue.
Just hit the switch, Josh.
Blue's the left side.
No.
No, we're not going to get anything. No. What? Josh, plug it. God damn it. I'm going to come over and knock the holy hell out of you in a minute. Plug the cable that's in your right hand into the back of the KVM switch. It says blue.
Yeah, but there's no
Do what
place.
I ask you to do and don't tell me anything else. We're going to do this cable by cable. It's on the back,
Okay,
Marianne. Not the front.
you
That's
have
the front.
Okay, this is the back.
Just plug it into the side that says blue.
It says blue.
Yes, on the top of the KVM switch, there's two words. One says green, one says blue.
Well, will you see? Because I sure don't.
Okay,
It doesn't say green or blue.
okay, flip it back the other way, please. And I apologize to YouTube. I get a little frustrated. Where your
That's
thumbs
okay.
are
We're
at, what are those
frustrated
two words
enough
right
for
there?
you.
Where your thumbs are at. Nope, no. I need to see the top of the KVM switch. Okay, right there where your thumbs are at. There are two words. What do they say?
4K.
Nope, the two down at the bottom on the edge.
Hang on, because it's so small, I can't see it.
Blue
I need
is
my
by the
magnifying
power button,
glass.
by this button on top.
Hang on, I gotta get my magnifying glass.
Blue is by the button on top.
That's what I thought too, but
That's what the picture shows.
that's what I thought too, but it's okay. As soon as we get this one, then Wintermeat's gonna tell me the next one to do, and we're gonna plug it in from the source to the KVM switch. Then when we do that one, we're gonna do the other side,
Yep.
which will be the green. Then we're gonna turn everything on, computers, KVM, and everything else, and see if it works. If it doesn't, then he's got a bad switch.
Okay, let's see what this says now, if I can see it still. Okay, I see green and I see blue.
Okay, I want Josh to plug that cable that he has in his hand that's coming from his computer into the blue side of the KVM switch. That'll be the
Okay.
right side.
This is the blue, Josh, right here. This is the blue side, right there. That's how when you can't see.
Turn to center, Josh. One more over.
Got
Okay,
it? All right, set
Yeah.
it down on the table. Wintermute, what's next, please? I'm still streaming live. Wintermute's going to tell us what to do next. We're all going to
Okay.
take a deep breath and listen and do this cable by cable, step by step, PC by PC. We're not going to.
Okay.
So, Wintermute, what are we doing next? Obviously, it's going to be USB driven. Josh, USB. Okay, so the cable that Marianne plugged into the C port on the back of Josh's computer, you need to plug it in to the right side of the KVM switch on the back. Right? The other side, not where your thumb's at. Right there, yes. Right there where Marianne pointed. That needs to plug in there. Right there. Yes, ma'am. All right, good job. Now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So I'm going to wait for Wintermute to tell me what I think I already know. These cables will be coming from Marianne's computer. So Josh, you need to set your computer upright and get it out. Wait, hold that back up. What was that? Wait. You just had a loose cable? What is that?
That's from my computer.
Plug that into the left side then on the green or the left side. Oh, good job. Now you need to find the HDMI cable from Marianne's computer. And plug that in to the only place it'll plug into. Now, that should be configured correctly. Let's press the button and get it to the blue on the HDMI switch. And if this doesn't work, my guess it's going to be a bad switch. You got the dongle, you got the HDMI. Now that HDMI cable coming out of the back of the KVM switch, that goes to the monitor, correct?
Correct.
And the monitor's on?
Ah.
Oh, that's a miracle.
Yeah, it's not coming on.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Right.
Is my computer on?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Everyone's asking the same question in chat. Is the computer on? Press the KVM. Okay, Josh, take a deep breath. Press the KVM button, please.
Yeah, mine's on.
Josh, press the KVM button. Your computer's the one that's not on, by the way, my friend. And neither is Aunt Mary's. There we go. That's Aunt Mary's, right?
Right.
Okay, go back to the blue. Now we know Aunt Mary's is working. Your computer's the problem. Your computer is not on. You may think it's on, but apparently it's not on. So press and hold down the power button until it does something, I guess. I don't know.
Set it up this
Test
way.
them out. Hey, move. Well, he doesn't have an output, though, on his. Wintermute's saying test the mouse. Don't press it rapidly. Press and hold it. Okay, stop.
Nothing, because the motherboard's not even work.
Okay, no problem. Stop. Go to the KVM switch. Go to green. We're going to test the keyboard and the mouse on Mary's computer. Make sure it works. Now, the mouse, test the mouse. Right?
Okay.
Everything working, right?
Yep.
Okay. Put it back to blue. Now, flip your computer up so we can see the back of it.
You get it, Josh?
Did my computer die?
No, the back. I need to see the back, not the front.
Honey, the back. Okay.
Go down to the power cord. I want to see the power cord. Power cord's not plugged in. There's why you don't have a computer working.
Must have came out.
It's too short.
Here, Josh. let
Scoot
me
the
move
computer
it.
back
Move.
until it will
Move your
plug
foot.
in.
Okay, there. You get it, or you want me to get it?
I got it.
Okay. It's on. Okay.
Flip it up
Here,
right, press
light
the
it up.
power button and see if it comes on. Oh, there we have power. Keyboard's on. Ski man.
Oh my
hey-
God. I wish you guys were local. I'd buy you a drink.
I'd take you up on it too.
Hey.
Nothing. Just
The cord might not be in long and in tight enough, Josh.
It's got power. The
It was
keyboard
just
came on.
on.
Move the mouse. See if anything happens.
nope. It's gone.
No, it's not shot, Josh. Here. Watch your feet. What? You got cord wrapped around your legs. Here.
Sleep is never gonna be clean. Never.
Yeah, it will.
Ow.
Josh, you're never testing the connections to my system.
Okay. Where's this? Where's that cord go to? Up here.
You got it wrapped around.
I
Well,
think
you
you
have
need,
plugs in.
I think you need a new table there, Ken.
Yeah, let's blame it on the table. That's the problem.
There's not enough cord.
Here, Josh. Here. This is the right cord. Here. That's all right. Let me figure it out here, back here. Okay. Hang on a second. Let me figure out where in the heck it goes
Hour and
to.
20 minutes. This is turning into the Doug Betts show tonight.
Okay. Now try it. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's your power cord, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
How long
Just trying to
Here,
figure out why the keyboard's still lit, but
Oh.
that's fine.
Okay, it's on.
Keyboard went out. That's interesting. Without power, the keyboard's on. With power, the keyboard's off.
Well, how the hell this? How did this get way down here when it was up on here?
And the computer is running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Press the space bar, but the keyboard went out.
It came unplugged.
What came unplugged?
My computer.
Oh, well,
Okay,
you need to get a new
Fine,
cable.
Josh, it's fine. No, the keyboard came on.
Yeah, because he's pushed the button to go over
Yeah.
to your computer, but now your computer's not even coming on, which is interesting because go back to green. Let's make sure we get hers working. Press the space bar.
Yeah, it's not coming up on a screen.
Check the
Josh,
front of the
that's a monitor.
KVM switch and make sure it's still got 3 things plugged in. The front. Yeah,
There's
it does.
4
I
things
can,
plugged
I
in
can
the
see
front.
it. We're good.
Uh,
I hate to
Josh,
say it,
that-
but it might be the connection on the back of the monitor.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the monitor he had trouble with it when he moved cables.
Yeah, I think we need to get that KVM switch up on the top of the desk and nail it down so it doesn't move.
Okay, that cable to the monitor is fine. It's in there pretty good.
Turn the monitor back on then manually because maybe it got turned off. I don't know.
It could have gone to sleep.
Yeah.
That's possible. Nope, I guess not.
There it is. Back to green. Josh, go to blue, and let's see if we. Green is Mary's, right? Oh, that's right. Never mind. I don't know. We had Mary's working. You lost power to your computer. We plugged your computer in, and now Mary's don't work.
Justice, why don't we unplug his USB cable, see if Aunt Mary's come back? There could be something wrong with that cable.
The USB cable?
Yeah, to unplug that one USB cable.
What, that's plugged in?
You can unplug it from the switch itself. Not the front. The one in back.
You just unplugged the blue side, Josh. Plug that back in.
Not plugged in all the way.
I think it's the monitor's out for some reason. I think it went off. I don't know. The weird thing is Aunt Mary's was working. Josh didn't have power. It's now the monitor's on. That ViewSonic comes on.
Yeah.
The keyboard's still on. But it says no connection because he's on the green. Go to the blue. But the green's Aunt Mary's. The blue doesn't work at all. Verify Aunt Mary's computer's on. I don't know. Maybe it got turned off somehow. I don't know.
No, it's on.
There's one way to find out is that connection cable or not. Take Aunt Mary's HD video output and plug it right in the monitor. Bypass the switch. Just to see the screen lights up.
Go back to green, Josh. On the KVM, you're on blue. We're not going to see anything. There we go. Keyboard comes on. Monitor does not come on.
Should we go back the way it was before?
We haven't really done. Okay, Josh. The HDMI cable coming out of Aunt Mary's computer. Let me see where it's plugged into on the back of the KVM switch, please. Oh, wait, what the heck? It's not going to work because it's not plugged in anywhere.
Oh my God.
The back, Joshy, the back. There you go. That's, oh my gosh, what a difference plugging something in makes. Now you got to get the keyboard to come back on. Their keyboard's on. Now the mouse is there. Oh, what the? Thank you. What a difference when a cable's plugged in works. Okay, move the mouse. Move the mouse. Move the mouse. Works, right?
Yeah.
All right, now without screwing Aunt Mary's computer up, press the button and let's get your computer working. Now we have a problem with now. Oh, what cable came unplugged on Joshy's computer? That means it's not making a connection, right? That's what that error is.
Right.
There's no signal.
No signal. No signal to the
Right.
monitor.
Josh, do me a favor. Take the KVM switch and set it on top of the desk, please.
Oh, Jesus, here. It's stuck on it. There you go. Wait a minute, Josh. There.
Yeah. Okay. Push it all the way to the back of the desk if you have to, but don't let it dangle. Right. We're going to check the HDMI from KVM to Josh's computer. That's where we're Josh, put the KVM switch on the desk.
It's because it's stuck. There. Okay.
Do you have a book to put in front of the desk edge for the can't fall past it?
Okay, it's up.
Yeah. All right. Now the problem is the HDMI cable, the cable that's supposed to send the signal to the KVM switch for the signal to be sent to the monitor is not working. I don't know how we're going to do this, but we need to look at the HDMI cable coming out of Josh's computer without letting that KVM switch fall. Now, do we know the computer's on, Josh, on your computer? You know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there a light lit in front of the computer?
The hard drive light and the LED light are on.
Okay. Is it possible? Go ahead.
Sure.
You done it. No, go ahead. You started. Pull it back up. Careful. Stop. Now, can you move the camera down so we can see? Leave your left hand where it's at on the KV. There we go. That's what I need to see right there. Is there an HDMI cable plugged in there?
It's unplugged from the computer.
It's unplugged from the computer, Josh. Where's your HDMI at? I don't know. I'm Josh Kinder.
Oh, I got
Find
it,
the
Josh.
HDMI cable and plug it in. Is this the HDMI cable?
That may not be. That may be a display
It
port.
could be doing, yeah, who knows? It could be to my computer for, wait, my computer just stopped working. All right, show us the monitor, please.
Let's get off.
Press the green button on the KVM
Wait,
switch,
no, it
KVM.
yeah.
Make sure Mary's is working.
Nope, mine's not working now.
Don't do anything but unplug that HDMI cable you just plugged in.
Okay,
Unplug it.
it is.
Why did your computer not come back on then? Because when he plugged that in, yours went out.
Really
This is weird. Maybe that switch is bad. Seriously.
It's on because I can feel the hot air.
Yeah, we're trying to see the screen to see if Aunt Mary's computer comes back on. Because the KVM's on blue, right, or green? Okay, go to green. Is it possible that the back of the monitor got loose again somehow? We know that happens occasionally.
I'll check, but I don't think so. Whoops. No, it's in there pretty good. No, it's both in there. Oh, shit. Oh.
But we still, okay, so green is Aunt Mary's and blue is Joshua's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, press the power button on the monitor itself. See if it comes on. Does it just go to sleep and doesn't come back on? Is that what the problem is?
that just still say no signal.
That's crazy. All right, press it to blue and see if it comes on.
Nope.
Turn the monitor on. Press the button on the monitor again. I don't know, guys. I seriously am lost on this.
Unplug the USB cable from Josh's computer. Maybe it's a bad cable or bad port.
Something's bad somewhere. Because we had it working again. All he did was plug in that HDMI cable from his computer back to the KMV, and it killed everything.
Right.
All right,
You get
Josh.
unplugged either
I
end.
saw another. Aunt Mary held up another HDMI cable a while ago. Completely unplug that cable from the KMV switch, wherever it's plugged in at.
Go ahead, Josh. I got it.
I got it.
What? This one?
Yeah, I'm plugged that one.
Okay, that's unplugged.
All right.
Wrong one. That's
Now you should have. No, he's good. You should have a HDMI cable on the bed still, right?
Yeah.
You take that cable on the bed and plug it into the KMV switch and Joshy's computer. It's perplexing to me to think we've gotten your computer to work several times, and as soon as we plug his in, everything goes to hell and it doesn't work. That's just mind-boggling to me.
This is too big on this. Oh, never mind. Okay, got it plugged in.
Okay, so go to Aunt Mary's. Keyboard comes on. Move the mouse to maybe wake the screen up. I don't know. Okay, that's not working. Press the power button on the monitor itself. Monitor's on. Monitor's off. Monitor's not getting a signal from Aunt Mary's. Did somehow, because he unplugs two things every time he plugs in one. Okay. Let me see the back of Aunt Mary's computer, please. Don't move anything else. Leave everything where it's at. You just need to look at the back of Aunt Mary's computer. Okay, now that looks right. Now take the HDMI cable and walk it over to the KVM switch. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Just follow your hand along the cable till you get over to the KVM switch. What a convoluted mess this is. So it is plugged in. All right, Mute,
Yeah.
now what? Wintermute was thinking the same thing I'm thinking. So it looks like it's configured properly. Everything's plugged in now. We don't have any loose cables anywhere now, do we?
Not that I'm aware of. Maybe we should go back from the green to the blue on these plugs, because that's when mine was working. It's not
Well, you
working
could try
now.
that.
Fix
Sure, you
them.
could try that. I mean,
Oh, it's one simple thing. Just unplug the USB from Josh's computer. Either end.
Well, the USB wasn't plugged in.
oh, well, where wasn't it plugged in? And thanks for telling us that 10 minutes ago.
Here, what's it?
Oh,
Huh?
the C drive, the C. Plug that back in. I'm going to yell at Mrs. K again. All right, you plugged it in, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Show us the monitor. Turn the monitor on. Oh, stop. Your monitor is, yeah, I guess, is that plugged? Yeah, it looks like it's plugged in.
Yeah.
Okay, I see two things going to one's power. Okay, that's right. Turn it on. Rick Lakes is saying, okay, so it should work now. It should and working is two different things.
No signal.
Just press the button on the KVM and see what happens. Keyboard comes on.
Yeah.
But no monitor.
Nope.
Turn the monitor back on. Which is weird that's weird that that's doing that. And then no signal. Come on, no signal. Don't let me down. And there we go. I don't know. I have no clue.
Josh, if you unplug your USB, do you get Aunt Mary's computer back up?
Oh, wait. There's no USB plugged into Aunt Mary.
Oh, wait. Why not?
Oh.
So coming
Well,
off
this
of
could be
Aunt
another-
Mary's. Oh.
Who wants to go on a joint airplane ticket and baseball bats?
What do you mean there's no USB plugged into Aunt Mary's? On the KVM switch?
USB plug, there's no USB plugged in.
Maybe
Okay.
that's why mine's not working.
Can we see the back of the KVM switch, please?
back of it, Josh.
That's the front.
That's the back. This is the
No, the
front.
front's got 3, the back's got 4.
Are you talking about my computer or that?
No, the
square-
KVM switch.
Oh,
It looked
okay.
like that HDMI cable was a little loose too on the KVM switch, but so the
It was
on the
a-
K I need the KVM switch. There's 3 on one side and 4 on the other.
Mine came on.
Okay, his came
Okay, so
on.
you found a loose connection somewhere by jiggling what you jiggle with.
Yes, yes.
All right, show us the monitor, please, Josh. Okay, this is yours or Aunt Mary's? This is Aunt Mary's, right?
Right.
Okay,
Is
move
the
the
mouse
mouse.
working? Okay, mouse is moving.
Now move it to yours on the KVM switch. You're back to the same problem. Nope, there's yours. Hit the space bar because that's not on. That's crazy as heck right there. Yeah, thank you, Intermute. All right. Does the mouse work on yours?
Nope.
No.
Well, here's the good news. It's working because we see your background on your computer. Press the KVM switch. And there's Aunt Mary's. Now, test the keyboard. Keyboard is working. Test the mouse. All right. Now go back to the KVM to blue. Now, this is all we have to test. Is your USB plugged in on the computer side, on the C port?
What's a C port?
The one underneath the 2 blue on the back?
Underneath the 2 blue?
Looks like it
yes.
might be. There's tension there, so it's
Look
not.
for the camera, don't unplug it.
That's plugged in. Where does it go?
Okay, if that's plugged in, then that's the
right there.
keyboard's not working. Check the connections on the front of the KVM, please. That's the back. The one with the 3. Check and make sure they're plugged in good.
There's 4. but-
That's the back. You need to check the other side. There you go.
They're plugged in as far as they're going to go.
All right. We're going to try a little experiment.
Okay, there
Oh.
it is.
Keyboard come on. It's not working. Is the mouse working?
Nope.
No,
Didn't he say the mouse had a dongle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the dongle plugged in?
Yeah, the dongle works on Aunt Mary. The mouse works on Aunt Mary's, and it's the same mouse with the same dongle. So that is plugged in. I'm wondering if we want to eliminate the USB to C and try to get just A to A and see if that makes a difference. I don't know that it would, but
I
At this
really don't
point-
see how
at-
it would.
yeah, at this point in time, I don't know what else to do because hers works, his doesn't. Now,
Just-
could it be his computer just needs to be rebooted and that's why it's not working? I don't know. Look at the back of Josh's computer. KMV looks right. Okay, set that down, Josh, on the table. The KMV switch is correct. We don't want to do anything with it. We want to look at the back of your computer now. Okay?
can you see it?
See the top. We see the fan. Need to see the motherboard ports.
Okay, here.
Right? Okay, that's okay. We got power. That looks good. HDMI looks good. Okay, move up to where we can see where everything's plugged in at the top, please.
At the top?
Yeah, right?
That's it.
Ski Man
We
is saying
reboot it?
swap over just the mouse to see if that works for Joshy's. Okay.
What? What do you want us to do?
USB-C is in, yes. I'm just looking at IDs. Yeah, Wintermute, it is plugged in. And I'm not sure going A to A is going to fix anything. Long Dog suggested going USB-A to USB-A. I don't know that that's necessarily going to do anything. Everything looks right. Can we see the top there, please? Again, right? Yeah, that's good right there. Okay. Aunt Mary, is there any cables on the bed?
Well, yeah, there's plenty.
Okay.
There's one with the plug. There's one with the, has a blue. I don't think that this fits the computer.
Josh, you know what USB-A looks like, right?
Josh, you know what that looks like?
Yeah.
Get the cable, get to 2 that has USB-A.
That's
It goes to
that's
the,
a USB.
That's not it.
Throw that over there.
That's not
Okay.
it. USB-A, that's HDMI. That's not it. That's HDMI. That's not it. Do we have another cable?
This has a little
Yep.
That's going
emblem
to have
on
a
it.
C. Let's see the other end of it now.
Okay, hang on.
Hold that end up there too, though, Josh. I want to see both ends at the same time. So the cable you just had in your hand, can I see it again, please? And see the other end at the same time.
I got them both in my hand.
Okay, can I see both ends, please?
Just move your fingers.
That's what we want to use. Okay, so here's what we want to do. Go back to the computer, keeping that cable in your hand, but show me the back of the computer. But we're going to use that cable, so don't put it down yet.
Okay, no, it's right in my hands.
Right, we're going to use it.
Okay.
So we get the camera so we can see the back of the computer.
Can you see it?
No, we see you. Josh hadn't moved the camera yet.
How do you see me?
Because the camera wasn't moved. Okay. Now move it so we can see the white part of the motherboard right there. Okay, nope. You're showing us the fan. You need to come down a little bit. Still seeing the
Okay,
fan. Okay, nope. Down a little bit more. Nope, down a little bit more. No, not down. We need to see we need to see that whole portion of the white part of the computer.
Okay.
Okay, now you're close. I can do it from here. Okay, stop. You see the green and you see the green and purple round thing there on the left. Underneath that, there are 2 ports.
Yes.
Plug one end of that into one of those 2 ports.
Okay, hang on.
Yes, Rand, that's what I'm going to do.
Wrong place.
Okay, it's plugged in.
That's now take the other end and plug it in on the Joshy side of the KVM switch, which will be the blue.
Okay.
So it'll be the one on right. Joshy's got the right one. Unplug that and plug that into there.
Okay.
Mouse is working,
out.
keyboard's working. It was a cable.
Oh my lordy, heaven forbid. Now what
Now,
happened?
before we go any further, I want Josh to switch back to your computer and make sure your computer works.
Okay, we just did that.
He's still on okay, he's on yours. Now go back to Joshy's. Make sure his works. Log in, Josh, please. That was the problem. The problem was that C to A, or that's what it appears to be. Now, you're not connected to the internet right now, correct?
No.
No,
Okay, I'm just verifying that. We ain't
okay.
doing the internet tonight. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, no way. This is enough.
I'm about to
I
throw
never
away
even-
17 years of sobriety.
I hear ya. Oh
May I
my
make one
Lord.
suggestion before they try to clean it up any?
All right, we're good. So I'm going to end the live stream. He's good
We have no internet on either computer.
because
we
it's
could-
not plugged. Is it plugged in?
Yeah.
What do you mean no internet?
There's no internet on either computer.
Okay. All right. Show me the back of the computer. Even though I said we weren't going to do the internet, about to do the internet.
Who, mine? Okay.
Where's the internet plug in at? It plugs in separately to both computers, right?
Yeah.
Is it plugged into the router?
I don't know. What the hell's the router? No, the Wi-Fi box.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi
Yes.
box.
Okay. Yeah.
It should be wherever those cables end up.
The router isn't on.
Well, isn't that a major shock? Turn it on.
How did it turn off?
I guess if it wasn't plugged in all the way.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
You're about to enter the world of Josh Pender.
Well,
The
you
internet
got
come
your-
back
your
yet?
computer sitting on the wire on the cord too. Watch your foot. Watch your toes. Josh, your foot is underneath the computer. There you go. Okay. Hang on a second. He's doing what he needs to do underneath. Is it plugged in?
Yeah.
Okay.
You come
Is
on
it
yet?
It's coming on.
It's coming on.
All right, then we're good. I am going to end the live stream. We will continue with the Zoom. We will know Josh is still working when he joins us from his computer on Zoom. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us for nearly 2 hours tonight on the Doug Betts Extended Live Windows Training with Doug Stout. We'll see you
Thank
tomorrow
you,
on The
guys.
Real Doug Betts.